Hey everybody, welcome back. Alright. It's been a couple days. Depression, you know how it goes. Alright, Honnet. In hopes of undoing your master's petrification, you head to Still Snow to meet Seer Susana. With your Amazon butt. The story so far. Following her master's trail, Honnet made the long journey to Stotengard. There she talked to Natalie, who had been friends with Zanta. Following Natalie's clues, Honnet found her master in the forest, except he had been petrified by the beast called Red Eye. Honnet forgiveth this old man for not keeping his promise. The last words he wrote before the curse stilled his hand. In the same note, he told Honnet to find a woman called Susana. Shut up, Don Coyote! She's a seer, he wrote, and perhaps she can help. And thus Honnet arrived in the frozen village of Still Snow, with dogs a-barking.
Oh. Hmm?
Woohoo!
Cheerily.
Really? Yup. Yeehaw! Whoa.
So. Oh, yes. Now then.
Ah. Mm-hmm.
I see.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Oh.
Yeah, I really like the narration in this game. Uh-oh. Story already.
Hmm?
Listen up! Oi! A pox on 'em! 切! What the? Oi! Honestly... No. Tja.
Oh ho!
Doubtless. Truth is... Aye.
Could that mean... Hmm?
Right. Ah, yes.
Curses.
Just throw magic rocks at him.
Letting us beginning.
Letting us beginning by...
Letting my arrow flying true.
Yeah, and by arrow I mean, yo bitch. How do I have the most of? I'll probably win.
Trying this. Coming, if thou darest. Coming, if thou darest. Letting my arrow flying true. What next? Coming. Coming, if thou darest. Letting the hunt beginning. Letting my arrow flying true. Coming, if thou darest. Trying this. Thou didst fight with courage.
Yeah, whatever.
He's a man grown, but still a boy within. Be a dear, Hannet, and have Linda carry the poor fool within. He'll be catching his death of cold lying out in the snow like a log. How dost thou knowest my name? That's what you want to ask, isn't it? I'm a seer, remember? Possessed of the all-seeing eye. Or so they say.
Then thou art an oracle. Truly, thou will be able to help.
Poppycock and nonsense is all it is.
Poppycock?
A hunter from the woodlands who communes with the beasts. Not a common sight in these parts. The only one who might fit that description is that hobbledehoy, Xanta. Him or his prentice, Hannet of the Darkwood. Your age, your snow leopard, your garb? Simple deduction, my dear. The trick is to say what you know, and nothing more, and let the gullible fill in the details. That's all Susanna's famous all-seeing eye is, in the end. Well, disappointed to learn I'm just a fraud?
On the contrary, now I know I can trust thee. If thou speakest the truth about this, then surely thou wouldst not speak false of aught else.
Fair befall you, but that Xanta lad raised a clever prentice, and that's the truth. Now, why don't you tell me why you're here? But first, let's go inside, shall we?
It seemeth that would be for the best.
Oh, well, well. That young master of yours has managed to get himself into a right mess, hasn't he?
Mistress Susanna, canst thou help in him?
There is one way.
In truth.
Truth? Ah, now that's a word. You said you trusted me, remember?
If there is the slightest chance of lifting that curse, I will trust whomever I need to. Milady?
Gods take my eyes if that fool hasn't raised a strong and brave young woman. I'd scarce believe it if you weren't standing here in front of me.
I learned from his example, the good and the bad.
Is that so? Can't imagine that would work, but the world is full of wonders at that. Isn't that so, my dear?
It is.
But about the curse.
I am prepared for any trial.
There is but one way to turn stone back to living flesh. And that is to slay the beast that wrought the curse.
I had feared as much, but it shall be done.
Stay, child. I'm not finished yet. Did Xanta forget to teach you patience?
Mine apologies.
If you try to fight the beast as you are, you'll only meet the same fate as your master. And what good will you be to him then?
But I must...
What you must do first is find the means to protect yourself from Red Eye's lethal power. Tell me, dear, have you heard of the plant called Herb of Grace?
Never.
Long ago, there was a beast in these parts too, what turned men to stone. Folks here soon learned that Herb of Grace could ward off the magic. I reckon it should be effective against Red Eye as well. Herb of Grace grows in a forest so thick there are few ways in. I'll send a Layak ahead to show you the entrance to the trail. But know that the forest is a perilous place, and home to many frightful beasts. You want to prepare well before you venture in.
I shall. Thank thee, milady.
'Tis my pleasure, dear. In a strange way, that Xanta boy was like a son to me. A vexing, wayward one, but a son all the same. With you being his prentice, it rather makes you my grandchild now. And what kind of a grandmother would I be if I refused to lend you a helping hand?
Master and I are both in thy debt.
Most intriguing.
Oh, so the forest up there isn't the... Wait, where's that one forest at? Western Whisper Mill Flats. I thought there was a... That's not it. It was one of these... It's not the Whistlewood. Is it the Whistlewood? I don't think it's the Whistlewood. There's like one where there's an optional boss fight against some
Good day.
Oh. No, we are going up into the woods up here. Yeah, it is Whitewood. Okay.
Can't we settle this like gentlemen?
No, we can't. Goodbye. So what was it I have? I got the scholar, the cleric, focus, double, yeah, I didn't really... Oh no, I don't... No one's a dancer. That's what I was missing. Peacock strut.
Come on.
Now then.
Mm-hmm. Huh.
Thanks be to thee. Thou hast my thanks.
Should I bother? I mean, I don't need the money. I don't necessarily think I need to scrounge it. How many? I have 53 refreshing jams and 26 revitalizing jams. And really the only place that I would possibly use
Letting
them
us beginning.
is in the fucking final boss fight. Or not final boss fight.
Out of my
but
way.
So what I was going to say before plot took hold was the whole Galdera thing has no bearing on the stories whatsoever. It is literally just a post-game dungeon, much like many RPGs, like you know, like with like Tri-Ace likes to do. They like to throw in a post-game dungeon and usually have that, what the fuck, Gabriel Celeste or something? Gabriel some douchebag. That fucking cockwraith that just, you know, hey, here's this really overpowered motherfucker. Can you defeat him? There's no point in doing this other than to say, look what I can do. And that's pretty much the only
Here goes nothing.
That's pretty much the only purpose that the Galdera thing serves is, hey, I did this 8-boss Mega Man boss rush thing against more powerful shadow versions of bosses from the 8-character story, and then you have to fight Galdera in a 2-stage fucking throwdown thing, and it's just kind of like, there's really no point
The
to
Herb
it.
of Grace. This is all I need.
And suddenly dragon. I'm going to be a boss.
A dragon? This place is a dragon's lair? I have heard the legends, and Master's tales too, but to see one in the flesh,
Kick its ass.
I scarce imagined this day would cometh, but cometh it has.
Ah, yes. Did I ever tell thee about the time I went dragon hunting in the Cliftlands?
4 times now, and the tale getteth longer with each telling.
Is that so? I suppose each time I remember more of the thrilling details, eh?
Master, this world is not big enough for all the giant beasts thou hast huntedest.
Thou believest me not, and yet I really, really did.
What in the... Stopping this!
Why? Do I smell so foul?
'Tis not thy smell.
Oh, Art thou blushing? Do I embarrass the... Ah!
Don't been a fool.
If thou insistest. But listen, my girl. Hunters fighteth many kinds of beasts, some so wondrous and astounding thou canst scarce imagine them. When thou art older, thou too will have tales that no one will believeth, but thou must still keep them. Some will haunt thy dreams, some will maketh thee snorten with laughter whenever thou recallst them. But let me tell thee this, Honnet.
What is it, Master?
Even when thy tale is so improbable and fantastic that not one man thinketh it the truth, thou canst tell it to me, and I will believe every word.
Suddenly dragons.
Thou shalt hear in this tale, master, over and again, until thou beggest me to stop, just as thou didst to me. If thou art ready, then so am I.
The Durgan's scales are impenetrable. Oh noes! And he stands majestically before us, and we didn't get a chance to study him. Oh no, we studied his ice weakness. Well then.
So much to learn.
Okay, so the dragon is weak against Jesus. Got it. Well, just in
Heal.
case.
Bring it on! Try this.
Letting my arrow fly and true. Holding back nothing. Better than a snare.
Alright, bitch, you're going last.
Bring it on! Alrighty! Elephant, lend us your wisdom.
An interesting dilemma. Lux Conjurer!
My turn.
Sacred light.
Oh crap.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Should not have done that.
The peacock strutteth.
What is the logical course of action?
Oh yeah, he'll always move first when he breaks out of something.
My
Even with
focus
leg
is
hold crap.
unparalleled.
Mage Lord Drysong!
What next? The peacock strutteth.
Let's do this! Witness the flame. Bring it on! Try this.
Yeah,
What
that
is
was
the logical course of action?
that was bad timing on my part.
Elemental Break! Elemental Break!
Come in, if thou darest. Yeah! Raining arrows up on them.
Oh wait, it's blocking arrows. That's lovely.
Heal.
Now it's probably gonna waste it. Waste this
Here goes
acid
nothing.
next spell anyway.
Cha! Cha! What? I'm ready.
What next?
Now, what next?
Fuck it.
My focus is unparalleled.
Lux Conjurer! Thus ends your lesson.
Is it so?
Yeah, none of the I guess the only reason any of the characters are in a party is game reason. That's it. None of them are actually canonically in each other's stories. So, apparently by canon, all these are done solo.
Come in, Linda. Not yet.
Found the herb, did you?
Thou waited for me? Susanna only asked thee to show us the way in.
I have my own mind. A man can tarry where he likes, can't he?
Of course he can.
Anyway, I'm done tarrying. Suppose I'll go on ahead.
I most appreciate your concern.
Well, I just...
What a strange man.
Oh? I'll do what I can.
Thou hast my thanks.
And then?
Hmm? You are...
Indeed.
Well...
Indeed.
Well, well. Thou hast my thanks.
Oh dear.
Understood.
Shucks!
No, it's okay. I just wanted to cop a feel.
You are Honnet?
I am. And thou one of the Knights Ardent.
At your service. I bear word from Lady Eliza. It is about the fiend, Red Eye.
She hath found it?
Yes, near the desert city of Marsalim. She awaits you there.
then that is where I will go. Thank thee.
If you will excuse me, milady.
Taking your leave so soon?
Yes, it is time. I apologize for any burden I may have caused thee.
My pleasure, dear. There's always room under this roof for my favorite granddaughter. The burden of family is no burden at all.
Thank thee. Looking after her, Alaic.
You don't have to tell me. That is my duty, and it will be done.
Indeed.
Honey, dear, for all your cleverness, you are as naive as a babe in the woods. You are a pretty girl, if not the beauty I was in my younger days. But I will hold you up with my prattle no longer. Go in safety, my dear.
Thank thee. When the hunt is done, I shall return, and Master with me.
And so does Hannet leave still snow behind her. Her quest has now become a hunt. To save her master, she must slay the beast they call Red Eye. With this knowledge, she strides towards her next destination. The city of Marceline, surrounded by the sand of the Sunlands. But yeah, the game's got wonderful, wonderful narrative. I love it. It's just the combat just drags on with the normal encounters. And that's what I know. I've gone over it I don't know how many times, but it's just it's okay for bosses. It's not good for every single fucking enemy in the game. Bosses and elite enemies, mini bosses, stuff like that. Things that would make sense for them to be tougher than normal common fucking mobs. But yeah, it's just I've decided to do something in regards, because I'm going to have to grind for the final dungeon anyway. I'm just gonna save me some fucking time when the time comes. I'm just gonna save me some time with the fucking grinding. So, and I really don't care what anybody has to say to it when the time comes. Anyway, I'll catch you guys in the next chapter. Later.